Hello, the real snakes here, and I'm gonna talk about episode 22 of The Mandalorian. But before I get to that, I thought this is where the season's gonna pick up, because with any other show, it doesn't take long to pick up a story, but in The Mandalorian season 3, they seem to not know where they're going. I don't know what their plan is, or I don't think they know. So it's kind of. This episode is the worst by far, and we've had the first episode from is a waste of time. It's all like, so you're gonna go touch the armor and tell her that you need to go and take a bath. But she said you need to do that in Mandal in Boba Fett, but no one watched Book of Boba Fett. So then he goes to wherever it is, Revers, talks to Carl Revers, checking in on him. Then he gets remember the robot that blew itself up in a season, maybe season 2 or season 1. I think it's season 1. Well, yeah, he wants to fix that. So he's fixing it, activates. It turns out that the robot's gone back to its original settings to kill Baby Grogu. And then that episode's a waste. Second episode, he gets a new robot instead. Goes to the planet, gets captured, gets saved by Bo Katan, jumps in the, gets in the bath, nearly drowns in the water, gets saved again by Bo Katan. Third episode, there's a dogfight at the beginning, then that's over with. And then it's an episode about Dr. Parrish is his name. And some woman who used to work for Moff Gideon. Well, she still works for him apparently because she backstabs this guy. He gets tortured. But in Colorado, he just says, it's a trap. Remember in the film where he goes, it's a trap? He says that to one of them, but it's still. Then episode 4, Mando goes to his Mando plays his work training with him. And then the kid gets stopped by a giant dinosaur that flies off, and they have to chase it and save the kid, and that's the episode. And then episode 5, they go fight the pirates, beat the pirates. The armor wants to talk to Bo Katan. Bo Katan takes her helmet off because the armor said, but you're not meant to in their cult, whatever. She's like, she's the best of both worlds. She can bring Mandalore back together. Okay. Have you noticed that Din hasn't really done much this season? No, he hasn't. And then this episode, it starts off in space. We see the cool spaceship, and then inside there's this squid people. Can't remember what they're called, the race, but they're sat there like he puts a fish in the tank to the person in charge, and then there's a ship coming. Oh, what is the ship? The water goes down, and then we see Moff Gideon's ship. You remember? They captured it after beating Moff Gideon. It turns out it's the Mandalorians that we saw with Bo Katan in season 2. They're here to get this the son of who she's in love with of the other race. Kind of, and they must or color whatever they called. He's like, I don't want to go. I love you. She's like, but you have to go. And the guy's like, let's not make me out this beautiful ship. And I'm like, okay, this is not a good start to the episode so far. He tells the Mandalorians to go and get him. She was in season 2. She doesn't speak in this episode at all. I don't think it's silly. So they go onto the ship. They take him. And then the title appears The Mandalorian. It took 33 minutes to get to the title and be introduced to our main characters that are going to this planet to meet up with. You guessed it. Mandalorians we just saw. Oh, they see the thing, right? This is for the. So they're just flying the ship. She's like, we need to go out there and get meet the Mandalorians. But before that, let's get the ship gets took over by someone so they can go and do side quests. Welcome to Disneyland. This is Epcot. They're basically just in Epcot now. This is ridiculous. She's out there with Jin. They have to go in this car. This car they get took so they can get introduced to. If it goes there. And then we're gonna get introduced to, you guessed it, Jack Black and Lizzo. Lizzo's not an actress. She's a singer. You can tell from when you watch the episode that she doesn't know how to act. And then, but Jack Black, he was alright in this. It's not bad. He's just being Jack Black character. But yeah, like he's having a good time. He's an actor. She's not. Stupid. Yoda's baby Yoda. I mean, Grogu's sat there and he's like, yeah, he doesn't take kindly to strangers. And he jumps to her to get food, okay? All this is just to say, oh, we've got a problem with battle droids. They're malfunctioning and we need you to figure out why, and okay. That's number one side quest. They say, no, we can't have the Mandalorians in that to help us, which, okay. What do you say? That's it, Grogu will stay with them. And now go. Me. They're going to meet the officer, Christopher Lloyd. Doc, you're gonna go. He's like, oh my god. And then he's like, oh yeah, the malfunction. There we go. So it says, it's totally just a cameo, guys. Don't worry, he's not the bad guy. Well, he is. The malfunction. No, how's this happening? So he says, go and talk to these Ramekins, whatever I think they call them Ramekins, can't say the name, but obviously we know one of these from season 2 and 1. Mando knows how to deal with these. They say, oh, yeah, we think it's going to happen next at the dock station. And like, it's like, okay, let's go. Oh yeah, there's one line when he's like, you had me at Battle because if you remember, when Mando was a kid, his parents were killed by droidicas. I don't think they're called droidicas. They're big ones. The big clock robots. But yeah, none of that matters. Because he doesn't mention that to Bo Katan at all. He's just like pissed off. But it's not really explained why he's angry. But you know, we meet the clock, we get it. The battle droids. And then what does Jin do? It starts kicking the robots to find out which one's malfunctioning. And then one of them gets kicked down and it's a chase. Um, Jin decides to cut it off. Jumps through glass, knocks it over. Oh yeah, Bo Katan shoots it. Bo Katan shoots it, says, oh, got an address. And they go to a robot bar. There's like, we don't get much of that kind. Yeah, because the robots, you're human. They're not going to see humans. Everyone stops, looks at him, and the main robot's like, to help you, here's your next quest. And he goes and talks to you. But it's basically, when we get to it, let me get to. There's basically a. Why is it not popping up yet? How long does it take? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and here we are. We're at the robot morgue. And they're taking oil out the robot like blood. Oh my god. To see why, and then you find out, oh, there's these. There's a cold. Oh, this robot attacks. Matt, he's got the. He gets the dark saber out. She's like, oh, this is where it comes from. The security officer, and it's illegal that he's doing this. Then you guess it, guys. It's it's the guy, the security guy, Christopher Martin. He's totally the bad guy. Did you see that coming or not? Apparently he's the bad guy. And he starts going on about he's a separatist, and he's goes on about Count Dooku. How long has Count Dooku been dead? A long ass time in this timeline? Okay. He's talking, she shoots him and he's on the floor, and then he is the chase scene. Like SNL sketch. She's like, you were with my family forever, and John Jetbot's like, everything changed when he came, and Jetbot's like, I knew you didn't like me. She's like, and he's meant to live my life, you're gonna live on the moon, you vanish. And then she gives the key, she tells him that they can go and talk to the Mandalorians, because that's what we're here for, guys. We're just in a side quest that nothing matters. So then she knights Grogu, and I don't understand why. Then they're off out of exit in Disneyland to visit the Mandalorians. So she's like, I'm not their leader. Oh, yeah, look, so they've got Moff Gideon's ship. So there's a lot of Mandalorians here. And she meets her old friend, and she's like, these ain't yours anymore. And she's like, "Did I like the power?" That's what he says. And she's like, no, I want to be here. I want to take over. This is ridiculous, this part. It challenges him, right, to a fight, to take control of the Mandalorians. Um, the fight doesn't last long. I don't think. And then she's like, alright, you can have these, but you ain't got the dark saber. You can only leave with the dark saber. And what do you know? We didn't see this coming either. Jin's like, I was captured. She saved me. She deserves the dark saber. Here you go. This is your show, not mine anymore. I'm just a character that does nothing, and don't even, no one cares about him. Sad. It was called Mandalorian. We've seen Dave the two series. It was about him, but now it's not. It's been turned on. Turned to the Bo Katan show. And he's like, yeah, I accept that. She can be in charge now. And then she takes it out, and the episode ends. Now, this show is absolutely terrible, and I don't understand what they were thinking. But you know, this is what it is now. Star Wars, it's dead. A lot of people don't like this episode, including me. I think this is the worst. There's nothing good about it. There just isn't. Like, he could have done something interesting when he got a dark saber. Season 2 was left open, like, oh, he's got a dark saber, now it's gonna cause frictions. Now he just hands it over. So, Jen's character is nothing that's anymore, he's just a babysitter. He just babysits Grogu, and that's it. Sits in the background and does whatever everyone tells him to do. But yeah, that's the Mandalorian, guys. That's season 3. We're 75% through. But nothing happened yet again. But that's it. I don't know what the show is. Don't know what the story is. Oh, is I don't know. I just don't. What's gonna happen last 2 episodes? I'm not sure. Moff Gideon gonna show up and take control of the Mandalorians, maybe. But, maybe. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time. This has been The Real Snakes. Please consider leaving a like, subscribe, like, and all that. Comment. I would like to hear your feedback. Thank you. Goodbye.